Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Grace. Okay, so I know I've not posted a video in a while, but we're not going to talk about that. Let's get straight into business. According to the title of this vlog, this is everything you need to know about Lee City University. If you are an aspiring student, if you wish to come to Lee City, or you're already getting your admission to Lee City, congratulations. I want to know about the school, so this video is for you. And also, God bless you for clicking on my video to tell you about Lee City University. I'm super happy. Okay, so let me give you guys a little bit of introduction about myself. My name is Grace. I'm a student of Lee City University, of course. I am studying psychology and I am currently in my third year. It's not easy. It's not easy. So, a little bit about Lee City University. Lee City University is located in Ibadan, Oyo State. So, the school was founded in the year 2005, and over the years, we've had a list of courses that I actually have been accredited, including medicine, law. So in case you want to know the courses that the school offer, I'm going to put a picture right now of all the courses, including the current fees on the screen. So let's move into the things you need to know about Lee City proper. So number one is admission/application, right? So admission is currently ongoing for students who wants to apply to Lee City University. This does not matter the time that you're watching this video. If you're watching it later this year, like maybe December or stuff like that, you can still contact the school and ask questions if they're still accepting students. Sometimes they usually do, because I gained my admission around November time. I didn't resume early. For the 2024/2025 academic session, they've officially started giving admission to students, right? This goes across all the courses. And someone asked me a question if they're giving admission for law. I know they've started giving admission, so I don't know any specifics about law, because I know that there's a limited amount of students they usually accept for law. So I don't know. You can again reach out to the school and make inquiries. Now, if you want to know the main school website, just go to Google and search for Lee City University. Go to the first link. I'm going to put a picture on the screen right now, and it's going to give you everything you need, including the numbers of the person in charge of fees, in charge of admission, and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you're planning to apply, some documents you'll be asked to tender. Number one is your birth certificate. Number two is your O-level results, your UTME results, your change of institution. If you chose Lee City as your first choice when you did JAMB, okay, listen to the students. So anyways, but if that wasn't your first choice, you have to do a change of institution and then take a picture and then just post it. Now, once you have your documents ready, right? Once you have your documents ready and you are trying to upload it and it's telling you that file is too much, what you can do is just send these pictures to someone on WhatsApp and tell the person to send it to you back. WhatsApp already reduce the quality, and then you'll be able to upload that one, the one that is sent to you back. Yes, you'll be able to upload that one to the portal. And also, you'll be needing a passport. You don't need to worry about the background yet. You can just take a picture and upload it. Once you've been given admission, which I pray to God that you'll be given admission, you will be asked to change the wallpaper, the background later to white, but don't worry about that. Just upload a picture and you're good to go. Still on the issue of admission, there is no post-UTME. We don't do post-UTME, but you'll pay for your form, which is 10,300 naira. That is for your form, but you're not going to do post-UTME. And by the time the school give you admission, by the time you are given admission, you'll be asked to pay an acceptance fee of 50,000 naira. So yeah, and also we have admission offers in different states. So in case you're in the far states and you want to see the people in charge, and also about medicine, Lee City University, we've been accredited, so you can come to Lee City University to study medicine. If accredited also, you can come to Lee City to study medicine or any medical related course. And as for law, yes, we'll be given accreditation, so the choice is always yours. So moving to number two, which is a question I get frequently, is our dress code. We don't actually have a dress code, but we have a color code, right? So it's announced to all students last academic session, we're going to start wearing color codes, and I think this cuts across a lot of institutions in Nigeria, right? It is not just only Lee City University. Each faculty has their own color. I don't know about every other faculty, but I'm going to tell you guys about the ones that I know of. Number one is law. You guys know you have no other color. It's just white and black. A white top and a black skirt, right? So that is the standard for law everywhere. But it's a black top and a black bottom. A skirt, trouser, anything. Oh no, sorry, trousers are not allowed for law students. Yes, trousers are not allowed for law students. It's your black pants, your black skirts, and trousers for guys, right? So trousers are not allowed for girls when it comes to law, and colored hair also is not allowed, but there's an exemption for a dark brown color hair. So if your hair is dark brown, yes, it is allowed for law students. So black shoe, of course. If you're a guy, you can use sorry, what is it called, this suit inner. Yes, you can wear it on top of your white, right? You dress good and dress well. That is the color for law. And moving on from law, we have the medical school, the College of Medicine. Most of our medical courses have crops, right? You wear crops 200 level. For nursing, you wear you wear sky blue. For radiography, you wear wine, but that is going to be like 200 level, not like 100 level. So I don't know what you guys currently wear. But for pharmacy, you have a color code, which is lilac, not purple. Lilac, not purple, and black bottom, be it trouser, be it skirt, anything that you want to wear, it is allowed for pharmacy. For faculty of management and social sciences, for faculty of management, we have to wear a sky blue top with a black bottom, be it skirt, trouser, anything you want to wear it, and a black shoe. Yes, while for social sciences, it is a rare blue top and a black bottom together with a black shoe. Everything is black bottom and black shoe for other faculties. Now, also, faculties of communication and information sciences, which is mass communication and the likes, you have to wear pink top, black bottom, and black shoe. For faculty of art and education, for faculty of art, you have to wear a wine top, black skirt, black bottom, and black shoe. For faculty of education, you have to wear a cornflower blue top and black bottom and black shoes together with the black shoe. So that is it for the faculties that I know about. I know for engineering, I think from 200 level upward to you wear an overalls. You can always check in the description down below if I've updated any of the colors. I'm going to keep on updating until I put it down that these are all the colors. Do you understand? So you can always check in my description box below to confirm. And if you're in a faculty that I didn't mention, it's okay. You can just again reach out to the school and ask questions like this. Yeah, let's move to number 3, which is the fees. For new students, you have to pay acceptance fee, you have to pay for your form, you have to pay departmental and developmental fee, and also you have to pay for feeding and accommodation. Feeding and accommodation is not necessary, but we're going to get to that. Our tuition differs for each department, so your tuition covers for your textbook and your medical fee, meaning if you're sick, you can always go to the clinic and you'll be attended to without you paying any amount because your school fees already covers that. And also you can go to the bookshop and collect your textbook without actually paying for it because again, your tuition has covered that. Although there's a certain amount depending on your department that goes to your textbook. And once you've exhausted that fee, you are going to be asked to pay for any textbook you want to get because it's a large and substantial amount. That is it for our tuition. Now, for after tuition, you have to pay feeding and accommodation, which is not necessary. If you do not plan on staying on the school campus, yes, you can stay outside. You can rent an apartment outside of the school. But if you plan on staying in the school premises, you have to pay for feeding and accommodation. Our accommodation is 200 and our feeding is 405, right? So, yeah, we have an app called the feeding app, and that is when you get to school. So every month we get credited with 45,000 naira every month, although there's a daily limit of 6,000 naira just because a lot of students usually spend their money recklessly. I mean, it's their money, but it was still reckless for the school, so they decided to put a limit of 6,000 naira. All right, every single month you get credited 45,000 naira. Now, still on the issue of feeding, we have different cafeterias across the school where you can get food. Some you can pay with your feeding app, while few you can't pay with your feeding app. You have to pay from your pocket. And even the ones that you can pay with your feeding app, you can still also pay from your pocket. So meaning if there's just the money in your feeding app, you can always buy food from your own money, right? So yeah, we have different cafeterias. Every cafeteria that allows feeding app is on the school app, is on the feeding app already. So just go to the restaurants, order your food, and then you scan and then you pay from your app. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it's actually very nice. You enjoy it, don't worry. So if you plan on staying in the school premises, feeding accommodation is covered, right? On the issue of accommodation, we have different hostels. We have the 4-man room, we have the 3-man room, we have the 2-man room, and codedly we have a 1-man room. But like I said, it's coded. I don't know how you get it, but it's coded. Camp David is a 4-man room. It's a 4-man room hostel. So it's Camp David 1, 2, 3, 4. is a 4-man room hostel. Why 5 and 6 is for medical students and it's just a 3-man room with a personal bathroom and toilet. Now for our 4-man rooms is a general bathroom and toilet, so it's a communal bathroom and toilet. We have peace. The hostels I'm going to mention now, they're just 3 in a room. We have peace, peace, revelation, Proverbs. They're all 3-man room, but they have a general bathroom and toilets. We also have Olive, which is a 3-man room for the girls. Sorry, these hostels I mentioned are for the girls. Which is a 3-man room, but with a personal bathroom and toilet. Olive is a hostel with 3 floors, and that is the hostel for new students. So if you're a new student, yes, you have a space in the school, don't worry. Also, I think on main campus we have some hostels also that are located to the students. Now you're wondering why I'm saying main campus, right? The school compound, like in the old school compound, we have a place called the main campus and we have the enterprise. Enterprise is where most of the hostels are in, right? We have like 3 hostels located in the main campus, and main campus is where your classes are, the most of the equipment and stuff like that. That's where it is, but it's the old compound, right? So yeah, so Olive is for 100 level direct entry students. Why I think Exodus for boys is also for new students. I think Exodus or PG hostel is for the boys, but don't worry, for if you're a new student, there's accommodation for you. And for boys hostel we have hibiscus for medical boys. Under this topic, I decided to add our students' bodies. So we have a body that represents the students, and for Felicity they are called the Students Ambassador Team, which is SATs, right? So we have this team that are out there to represent students. So if you have any issues as a student, you can always reach out to a member of the SAT. Also, we have also representatives for the hostel, for people who stay in the hostel departments, faculty level. We have a lot of students representing the students, right? So you're always heard, right? Now, number 4, which is the issue of religion. Now we have 3 major places of prayer. One, we have a mosque, we have the central mosque, we have the Catholic church, and then we have the school chapel itself. For the central mosque, it's open to every single Muslim student. If you're a staff in the school, it is open to you every time. And also, when it comes to Catholic, and we have a Catholic church. I attended you guys Christmas Carol last year, and it was beautiful. Like, it was beautiful. The choirs, ministrations, stuff like that. It was so nice. It was so beautiful. I really enjoyed it. So we have the Catholic church, and also we have the school chapel. Now you're not required to go to any of those places of prayer. Now we have other churches, any churches that you want, any church that you can think in your head, we have it in my school. But churches are not conducted inside the school premises. We usually have them outside the school. Churches themselves usually provide buses for students every Sunday that will pick them up and bring them to church, and also take them back to the hostel. So don't worry about transportation and stuff like that. And for some churches, they do it around the school, so you will always have your community. You always meet your community. Deeper Life, Elevation Church, Redeem churches. Moving on to the next topic, which is curfew. Yes, there is a curfew for every Licity student, and our curfew is by 11 p.m. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so our curfew is usually by 11 p.m. But for times when the school is organizing a special event, the hostels don't usually get locked at that time. So you can always come into your hostel, even if it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. You can always come into the hostel. The hostel is not usually locked. I mean, the gates may be closed, but you can always go and meet the porter and tell them you want to enter your hostel, and then the door will be open for you, right? So that is it for our coffee. Our coffee is by 11 p.m. So you can always have your night class. You can have your whatever it is you want to do. You can even have your program, your church, stuff like that. And by 11 p.m. you're required to come into the school gates, into the hostels. Now for the gates, I don't know, but I think I've heard people say that the curfew is by 8 p.m. 8-9, but on some special occasions, of course, there is usually an exemption, Now, moving on to the next point, which is our social life. A lot of social activities happen in my school, and it is easy for you to get distracted. But do not be fearful, because just like every other way, there's freedom in Licity, there's freedom for you to do anything, go to your parties, join any community you want to join, but do not misuse that. There are a lot of activities by the students themselves, students' bodies and stuff like that. Past academic session, one of my friends, she hosts a poets hangout thing, and it's not only for poets. You can always come, even if you're not a poet, but you just want to go somewhere. You can it's something that you could attend. I wasn't able to attend the event because I had to be home that weekend, so it was very painful. But everybody who went for the events, they were like, oh, it was a very beautiful event. Some of them were not even poets, but they went. So that these are events by the students, and also we have events by the students body. Like there is usually like faculty dinner, there's faculty dinner, we have faculty dinners, we have hostel dinners, or we have our own cultural nights. The school also have their own cultural nights. And also we have sometimes last year the hosted a trade fair. Yeah, so faculty usually also, your department also can also host a trade fair for you guys and stuff like that. These are things that happens in the school itself. That's the events that goes on in the school, different things, picnic, friends group, everything like that. Your own community, even your church can host an event inside the school, and it is beautiful. And there are enough security around to make sure that everybody is doing well. So even for events that is like usually like past one, stuff like that, security will just come, not like to stress you or anything, but just to make sure that okay, if there's any issue, they are there to put the situation, okay, they're always there to make sure the situation does not get out of hand and stuff like that. So there are always securities around, make sure that we are not doing what we're not supposed to do as students. So yeah, that is it for fun. Freshers night, freshers week, a lot of that. Fiesta, freshers fiesta, what is it called? You feel me? That no, like that happened, with proper and enough security around, like I said. And yeah, so we have a lot of things, a lot of events, a lot of things that you can always just work, join, play, laugh, haha, meet people. And yeah, all work, no play, make John a dull boy. So enough activities to make you play. Moving on to the next topic, which is facilities. We have laboratories, we have clinics, we have a stadium, we have sports complex, we have a tennis court. And now in our sports complex, we have like badminton courts, if you're interested in stuff like that, table tennis, stuff like that. And also the school also have a football academy. So I don't know how that works. There's a gym, right? Before I resume, our tuition fee usually covers our gym fee. But I think the last time I went there, they were like, you have to pay. I don't know how that is, but yeah, we also have a spa. We have this wellness fitness thing that they built in the school last year, but you have to pay to use it. I think it's a business on its own, so you can just go to that event. You can go have a spa session, you can go and box, it's as well as a gym and stuff like that. We also have a swimming pool, so yes, you can come relax and swim. Yeah, we have a lot of facilities. We have laboratories, like I said. We have a college of mercy. We have faculties for students. We have libraries. We have library, and we have departmental libraries, right? So you're covered when it comes to book too. It's not only all about the play. Our school is very, we're focused when it comes to academics. We don't joke with our academics. So now moving to the things that are allowed and things are not allowed, right? Okay, so back to law students. Minimal, if the smallest of the smallest makeups are allowed, makeup is allowed. So you can do your lip combo, eyeliner, you can do your eyeliner, little, small, not big. It is allowed. You can, little bit of accessory, you can layer your neck piece, your necklaces, and I don't know if rings are allowed, but and your wristwatch, your beads is allowed, but not so much and not so shouty for law students. And for law guys, you cannot plait your hair. Your hair must be short, and for girls, you can do not plait a long hair, shoulder length, right? Shoulder length and dark brown is allowed also for girls. So that's it for law. But other departments, you can accessorize. For law students also, you can cover your hair, so you can use a scarf. Most of them use a scarf, right? And also, for departments whereby you are to wear scrub as a student level, you're allowed to use your hijab, right? A shoulder length hijab, not the very long one. So you're allowed to use your shoulder length hijab. And yeah, so for law also, you're allowed to cover your hair with your black scarf, properly tied, and not looking too much. You're allowed to wear long skirts, but our skirts usually knee length, and trousers are not allowed for the ladies. So yeah, so for the department, you're allowed to do whatever. Making of hair is allowed also for guys too. I think if you are a dada, right, you know what dada is, you can bring in a written letter from your church, right, to back up the fact that you're a dada and you can't cut your hair. So you can write that letter, send it to take it to Senate, and then just talk to talk to the right authorities, and then you'll be given a pass so you can write your exam with your hair like that. But if also maybe you're someone also that makes your hair and you have not cut your hair before, make sure you have a proper official letter written to the school, and then they can give you a pass with substantial like reasons, or reasons for them to allow you to, keep your hair. So but apart from that, low cuts, especially during the exam period. So as a female student, you're allowed to color your hair, as far as you're not studying law and medical courses also for medical courses students, you're not allowed to do colored hair. So yeah, your lecturers can be very strict, so even if you're covering it, they can ask you to open it. They want to see the color that you just made. And also, when it comes to appliances, if you plan on staying in the hostel, toaster is no longer allowed. It used to be allowed, but it's no longer allowed. Toaster, I think air dryer too is no longer allowed. But you can bring in your iron. You can bring in your small fridge. That tabletop fridge, yes, is allowed. Electric kettle is allowed. You can bring in your electric kettle. So if you want to come to the hostel, here are some things that we advise you to bring. If you plan on washing your clothes, I know that you may ask why would you plan on washing your clothes? And also, together with our facilities, we have a laundromat. That means we have a washing machine place. Yes, you pay. But if you plan on washing your clothes in the school and stuff like that, it's advised that you bring your own clothes dryer. That's clothes hanger. Those one for babies. You can bring that one. Bring your bowls, stuff like that. Do you understand? Bring your fan if you plan on staying in the hostel. Even if you're not staying in the hostel, bring your hand fan. Because they eat in that school. Bring fan, bring umbrella. Don't bring black umbrella. Now it's different if the inside of the umbrella is black. It's different if the inside of the umbrella is black and on top of it is a different color. Yes, but that is plain black here. Don't try it. I use a plain black umbrella and I suffer it. So bring in your power bank. There's electricity in my school. So when it comes to water, we actually have water. But some hostels have water more than some hostels, right? But our electricity, we have a solar system in the school, so you can also bring your extension box. You can bring in, yes, when it comes to hostel, if you're staying in the hostel, you can bring in as much decoration you want. You can decorate your space, make it cozy, homey, and feel good and nice. So that is allowed. When it comes to decorating your room, you can decorate your room to whatever taste you have. Do you understand? So yeah. Okay, so that is all for the things you need to know if you're coming to Lee City University. But I'm going to give you a general advice, right? You see, when it comes to 100 level, when it's your new year, right? I would advise you to read a lot and make sure that your CGPA is on top of its game. Why? Because your first semester CGPA says a lot. Like, it's a very, very important part of your CGPA throughout your school year, your first semester, first year, So it's very important. So make sure you read your book and you build your CGPA. You can also join different communities, different associations to connect with fellow students and, create little communities. You can have fun, but do not have too much fun. It's like you're done with secondary school, freedom or stuff like that. And you're probably choosing ECT because you're one of those schools that, we are very lenient, we are open, we allow you to do whatever it is you want to do because, we don't camp students, right? But do not misuse that opportunity. Do not overdo, right? Still do with sense. Be very demure, be very mindful, be very cutesy, you understand, with yourself in school. It's a time for you to actually explore a lot about yourself, explore your fashion. Do not be scared to explore things. If you're an OT and you come to my school, I made a lot of OT students and it's free. You can always experiment your fashion sense. You can always express who you are, and it's time for you to make mistakes and be corrected. But when you're making mistakes, make sure these are mistakes that, when you look at, you will laugh and be like, oh, this really made me grow. Not mistakes that for the rest of your life will haunt you. Do you understand? So, yeah, that is my advice for you guys. And I wish you the best resumption ever. A smooth, seamless, is it seamless? A smooth, nice resumption. And again, congratulations to you all, admission to Lee City. And if you're processing your admission, I pray that you gain admission to Lee City and you get the course you want too. So anyways, we're done with this video, and guys, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Always ask me. You can always ask me questions. For now, I would say you should comment down your questions because I can't access my Instagram for now, so you can always drop a comment and then I will answer your questions. And yeah, and I can't wait to see you guys when the school resumes. God bless you. Bye.